If it wasn't for the music from this game, my channel might not actually be here. It's true, I checked out Celestial Symphony very early on my channel, at a time when I was honestly thinking of giving up, because I just wasn't getting views, I was only stuck doing one specific thing, and I really wanted to branch out, and so I checked out music from Black Myth Wukong, Celestial Symphony, and that video popped off bigger than any of my videos in the past, and it gave me hope for what was coming in the future, and for me to continue on doing this, and now here we are, almost 2 years later, and look at where the channel's grown to, and it's all thanks to Celestial Symphony and Black Myth Wukong. So I'm very excited to finally dive into more from this game, because I haven't played it myself and I haven't checked out anything else, so this is going to be awesome. But I'm actually going to be playing it for the very first time next Thursday, so if you'd like to come hang out, it'll be scheduled on my channel and you can check it out, because it's going to be really fun, I think. I can't wait. But without further ado, let's check out the main theme from Black Myth Wukong, which I've never heard before, so this should be fun. Can't wait to actually learn the story. Experience it myself. It's cinematic already. Oh, okay. Oh, I love those horns. Epic fanfare. Definitely feels like a call to adventure. Emotional strings there. Ooh, a little whimsical. More storytelling already. It's almost like it's telling you the type of things that you're going to be experiencing in the game when you get to it, right? There's moments of, like, wonder, there's moments of joy, there's moments of stressful, like, anticipation and, like, fear that's going for what's going to come, like the challenges you're gonna have to face and things like that. Like, I always enjoy it when a game's music does that. It tells a story, it tells you as much as you can about the game itself and about the game you're about to play, in the theme or in the main songs of the game. Like, it's really interesting, because it definitely feels like it's just going to be a huge adventure. Like get ready to go on a huge adventure where there's going to be danger, there's going to be wonder, there's going to be hope, there's going to be joy. Like, every emotion under the sun, every kind of experience encompassed in this is usually like what you're going to experience in the game, and I hope that's the case, because this is already really interesting. Let's keep going. Like combat. More like wonder again. Love these strings. Ooh, and a choir too. Cool. Oh, it's getting more intense now. Interesting. Is that like a monkey noise, or? Interesting. My cat had to check it out too. Yeah, and it's just so much storytelling. Like, that felt like I don't know, almost ethereal, almost something godlike in a way. Like it's a really interesting theme, like the way that it grew and even the sound effects they're using. Like I'm not sure what instruments those are or anything like that, but super interesting. It's something I've never really heard before, but I really liked it. Ignore her; she's going crazy. But anyways, it's honestly everything I was hoping for the main theme of this game so far. Like, and very well told story. Like I said, I mean, I know very little about the actual story about this game. I believe it's Journey to the West, like the story of Journey to the West, but that's all I know. I can't wait to actually dive into the lore and the story and everything like that too, just to get to experience it, because just the music I've heard so far has blown me away so much more than I could have imagined, right? Like, even this main theme, it's so wondrous, it's so adventurous, and it's like it's a great prelude to whatever the crazy adventure you're about to go on, and I can't wait to go on that journey. It's gonna be fun. Anyways, let's keep going. A little bit more somber, a little more emotional. Ooh. Back to the adventure, back to combat. Tension, anyways. Ooh. What a crazy mix-up. This is really cool. Fire's back. And the horns too. Go to a giant crescendo. It's almost like every 30 to 40 seconds in this song we're getting a different kind of piece of the story. Like you can just imagine like different environments you'd be playing through, or different areas you'd be fighting through, or whatever, like different struggles you'll have to face and things like that. And just like each section of this song feels like it's distinctly different, distinctly unique. But I don't know, it's really interesting. I'm really enjoying this so far. Okay. Doesn't sound like a monkey, but it seems like an instrument. This right here. It actually works really well. Oh, nice. Loots and everything, too. Oh, cool. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a stringed instrument. Or just that's really interesting sound though that came from that. I was not expecting that. But wow, what an interesting theme. Like just the way it grew so drastically over the course of it. And we got so many different distinct and unique sections to it. They were just really interesting. Again, it very much felt like it was telling the story of different elements of this game, right? Like there's going to be sadness, there's going to be joy, there's going to be adventure, there's going to be wonder, like there's going to be some like ethereal quality, like some godlike entities, or who knows. I mean, I'm excited to play it myself and finally check out and get to see what everyone else has experienced playing this game, because I've heard nothing but good things, and also the music just, it seems to inform quite a lot about what actually happens in this game and stuff like that, but I guess we'll find out. But this isn't all I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be checking out several really big songs in this game, and hopefully I can get maybe even more of a story out of this, and maybe even more of the context and stuff. But even if not, again, I really look forward to playing this, and this will kind of give me an idea of what to expect. And even if nothing else, it'll just get some awesome music to experience. So let's go on to the next one. Here it is, the song that started it all. I don't really remember much about this song, to be honest, because it's been almost 2 years since I reacted to it. But I think back in the day, my reactions were a little more rough around the edges. I was a little new to the whole game, so I feel like it's worth going back and re-listening to it and getting to experience it again, because I do know that I love the song. I really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to checking it out again. So let's do it. You can always skip to the next one if you'd rather just not, but I'm excited to listen to it again, personally. compare my old reaction to this one. So cinematic again. The epic build. Building that anticipation. I could definitely cosplay as the Monkey King. Like, have that similar face. Like the call to adventure again. Oh, nice. Ooh, swirling flutes. Very cool. Interesting. Ooh. Ow. Okay. This actually feels more like a main theme than the last one did, almost. Like, just how epic this is. Like, I feel like the main theme, the actual main theme, kind of, like I said, it took you through, like, different peaks and valleys of the environment and the story of the game you're going to be playing. Whereas this is just pure, like, action. It feels like just pure, like, I don't know, adventure, right? Just like straight up call to adventure, especially this whole section, like the horns, like the bump, 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 bump. Like, it's trying to get you amped up. It's trying to get you excited and draw you into the world itself. And it's doing a great job. I mean, I already like wanted to play the game, but like this, even more so, kind of just makes me want to like jump in right now. I'll be patient. I'll play it next Thursday for the first time. But like, I'm excited. I'm excited. Ooh, in the choir. Wow. Ooh. Okay. So adventurous. I knew the choir was going to come back in. But again, like, I don't know if the choir in this whole section is supposed to, like, mean adversity, or if it's supposed to be, like, some kind of ethereal, otherworldly quality, like gods or something like that. Because, again, I know that the Monkey King is almost like a deity in and of himself or something like that. Like, again, I know very little, and I apologize if I say anything wrong, because, again, I only know so much. I know it's a classic story, and I can't wait to actually dive in and learn more about it. I know it's been influenced by different things, or there's different things that have been influenced by it, I should say, like different stories and things like that. So I've probably heard elements of it, but again, I really can't wait to actually get to experience the whole thing by myself. But so that's why I can't really pick out exactly what this is. Like, if it's supposed to be like the choir coming in, or the female vocalist is supposed to represent, like, again, something ethereal, or maybe it's supposed to be like just overcoming adversity and sadness and things like that, and it's supposed to be like just difficult, like, emotional situations you're going through. I'm not sure, but regardless, I do really appreciate it in the song. Like, it changes things a bit, right? Something new, something different. I just love this theme. Nice. Your adventure. Ooh. Breakdown. Interesting. Wow. Seems like the same instrument from the last song. Maybe? It sounded briefly like the instrument. Okay. End off with a bit of mystery. Mystery and peacefulness. Interesting. It's a fascinating way to end it, but that was a fantastic theme. Like I said, there's almost some moments where it felt like this would have been better as the main theme, just because of how adventurous it was. Like, you just think of like at the title screen or something, it's like bum 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 bum. Like, I mean, like the epicness of it, the intensity of it, kind of just drawing you in. But again, I don't know where this plays in the game. I'm sure it's equally as fitting as it would be as the main theme, but super interesting. Like, I can see why this was so popular. And again, it's been 2 years, so I honestly didn't really remember much of it. Like, there's certain moments, like the main core element of the theme, I think it came back to me as I was listening to it. But overall, like, this was fairly new to me, even though I've heard it before once. Like, it just, I don't know, it felt new, like, because it's been so long, and I really don't remember. I've listened to it, like, look at all the things I've done on my channel, and like, this was at the very beginning, so you can kind of see I've done probably thousands of songs since then, so it's kind of gotten lost in my brain. But it was good to get a refresher, because it is a fantastic track for sure. But we've still got more to go, so let's check out the next one. All right, up next is a song called It Will Fit Me Just As Well. Let's check it out. I have no idea what this is going to be, but let's check it out. Okay. Percussion heavy. Throat singing? Interesting. Very eerie. Interesting. Ooh, I like this melody. Wow. Interesting. Nice. This definitely feels like fighting with like some kind of witch doctor or something, like in some kind of like small tribal village is what it feels like to me. Like there's just some really interesting like absurd percussion beats and absurd elements to this that make me feel like it's like something off the beaten path. It's not like you're not in civilization at this point. You're like off in it's the unknown essentially, and everything about this is strange and foreign to you. It feels like that's the vibe I get. But there's also some kind of combat going on, and the voices in the back, it's like, again, the voices of people who speak in words you don't necessarily understand, and they're telling and it's all very, again, unsettling and strange, and like a stranger in a strange land kind of vibe, right? Like, that's what this feels like you just stumble off onto like a village or something like that of people you don't know, and all of a sudden now you've angered someone, or whatever's happened, and now you're in a fight, and this is the theme that plays. That's the vibe I get. It's a really interesting theme, though. It's so unlike the other two we've heard today, but it's really interesting so far. Love these strings. Wow. Ooh, okay. Interesting, another layered vocals. It's interesting how the voices are almost like another instrument, like bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, like just adding these individual beats that are just alongside everything else, but it's almost like replacing the percussion a little bit. Even though there is percussion, the percussion's like just again so all over the place in the style of what it's doing. It's almost like a I don't know, like a group trying to get together, but they don't really have all proper instruments, so they make their own instruments. So they're using like trash can lids and all this type of like. It feels very like improvised or something, which again even further represent like makes me think of like a like small tribal village or something like that, like something off the beaten path or whatever. Like I don't know. It's super interesting though. Like it's rare to hear songs like this in any game, let alone a game like this. But I'm really enjoying this. Like it has some really interesting elements to it, and I'm appreciating the strings. And I'm appreciating like how original and strange this is because I'm into it. I'm into the weird, but this is cool. Drums are getting heavy. Interesting. You know what I mean by like improvised? It feels very improvised. Glory the jungle or something. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm curious where that will play, because it was a really interesting theme. Again, it very well could be what I'm saying, like with a small village or something like, but I don't know, that's just the vibe I got particularly, but I have no idea if it's right or not. It's just a really interesting theme overall, and I really like that. It's really cool. But anyways, we've still got one more for today, and I can't wait to get into it. I mean, everything I've checked out from this just makes me want to play the game that much more, because it seems awesome. I mean, I've heard nothing but good things about it, and yeah, I'm excited. This is the last one for today, and I'm excited to get into it, because I've never heard this one either, and that last one was so unique and interesting. I can only imagine what this will be. But this is the Greatest Yaoguai, I believe. Let's check it out. Maybe a boss battle theme or something? Seems epic enough that it could be. Oh, nice. I love how layered these songs are. The string is in the left ear. The horns. So orchestral. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Had a big like epic crescendo there, and now it softens up quite a bit, and we're just getting more, like it was like, oh, this is like a clash of wills. Like the first minute was like, oh, this is just a huge epic clash of wills between two strong opponents or something like that, and then this hits and it's like, well, there's actually an emotional thread rolling through this, or like there's a meaning behind it, and like there's like it feels a lot more emotional now because this whole like breakdown we just got. Like, again, it's the signs of like a skilled composer and everything like that to be able to put together songs that are so meaningful. Like you could feel the emotions behind the strings and like the horns and like everything that's going on here, whether it was the intense build up of the first minute or this next section, which is a little more emotional. Like it's just really well structured. Again, feels very orchestral, like very like, I don't know, like the type of thing you would hear in like a huge auditorium on stage and everything like that. Like that would be crazy to hear this live. Like I don't know if they have any kind of like actual live symphony thing going on, but like that would be insane. It'd actually be crazy to see. Anyways, it's one of those games that feels like it would be. Ooh. Nice. like it doesn't actually want to fight you, but it has to. Or something. Wow. Ooh, the strings there. A little breakdown? I was like swirling strings in the right ear. Interesting. Out of the left ear again. But I think it's mirrored, so. That's like the battle is getting to its climax, like again, clash of different wills, right? But at the same time, it seems like the first minute there, like if I'm just going by the storytelling that I'm intuiting from this, it's like the first minute, it's like it's just a clash of wills, like I'll beat you, you'll beat whatever, like. But then this, like the last minute and a half we've gotten, this last little bit, it's been quite a growth of like emotions and like changing things up quite a bit. Like maybe this character doesn't want to fight you, or maybe this is something that you have to do that you don't really want to do, but you have, like, it is something that needs to be done or something like that. But you're kind of a little bit more trepidatious about like this whole section that we're getting right now. It feels like that same clash of wills, but now it's like you don't really want to. Neither one really wants to fight or whatever, but you have to. And this is like this is the result of it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me intuiting wrong, but that's what it feels like to me. These horns and everything, it's so epic. Whirling strings. The drums are kicking up. Like I won't back down, kind of thing. More of an emotional moment again. Like remembering what you're fighting for, or who you're fighting for, right? You don't necessarily want to fight, but you got to remember why you're doing this. Even though it's a fight you don't necessarily want to do, you're doing it for a reason, and this is like a reminder. Like, I don't know, that's what it feels like to me. Again, I'm just intuiting. And even if this isn't exactly what the story is of the game for this moment, or where the song plays or whatever, it's still just, I don't know, like, I feel like that story would fit this theme as well. Like, even if I'm wrong in what it's actually used for, that feels like the storytelling for this, in my opinion, anyways. And I don't know, if it is, that works really well for it. If it's not, then I'm just kind of creating my own story based on what I'm hearing. But I mean, regardless, the fact that the story or the music is so kind of epic and so like orchestral and so layered and everything, again, it's telling a story on its own, whether it's the story of the game or not. Like, hopefully it does fit what I'm assuming it is, but who knows, I guess. Well, you guys can tell me down below whether I'm right or not. But again, I don't really want spoilers, because I do want to experience the game myself, so I don't need everything. But you can just tell me if I'm right or wrong or something if you feel like it. But regardless, let's keep going. Get to the end of this. Oh, okay. Damn. Big swell. Okay, main motif. And that feels like the theme, like, I don't know if that's like the motif or the main motif of like the Monkey King, or maybe it's just Black Myth Wukong, but like that definitely felt like at the end there it was like the battle's going one way or the other, and at the end, like, the Monkey King kind of finds his inner strength. It's like, this is who I am kind of thing. Da, 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 da. You know, I mean, like that, like, huge swell of the final theme, or the motif coming back. I don't know, that's the vibe I get, right? Like, and again, I could be completely off about many of these things, but regardless, I feel like the emotions of what they're trying to convey in the actual song itself were pretty accurate, even if the specific moments, like whether this is a battle or whatever, like all of that's kind of ancillary. I think it's just the emotions of the moments in the song that I kind of talked about are still the emotions I felt while listening to it, just with no other context, and I can't wait to actually experience them myself, to be able to see whether I'm right or wrong, or like how the emotions actually feel in the song, in the game, and stuff like that, because I'm curious. I'm super curious. So if you'd like to check out my gameplay of this, I'll be playing it for the first time on the 4th of June, if you'd like to see that, because it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. I'm super excited to finally jump into it. The music of this game has been insane. Like, it's so orchestral and so epic from the start to the finish, like every song. And there's also so much storytelling there. Again, whether it's the exact story that I'm thinking it is, or it's something else slightly different. I mean, I don't really have any context, so I'm just kind of spitballing in what I think it's going to be based on the music I'm hearing. But regardless, I can't wait to experience it myself. Again, I'll be playing it June 4th, so if you'd like to check that out, feel free, because it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. I can't wait. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Until next time, later days, folks.